All right, welcome into this week's Student Athlete of the Week. I have Reid Ailey here with me, member of the cross-country team. Reid, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Now you are a wildlife and fisheries major.
Yes, ma'am.
So what all does that entail? What do you plan on doing with that?
Well, I'm hoping to maybe get an internship at the park this summer, maybe at Cumberland Gap. And I haven't quite yet decided. There's a few things I can do with it, maybe park ranger or game warden, something like that. So.
Okay, what is it like balancing your school schedule with cross-country practices? What all do you have to do to make sure you get everything done that you need to do?
Well, it's a lot of late nights. It definitely is. I've got 17 hours this semester plus practice every day. We have some morning practices too, so we've got some two-a-days. So I mean, it's just kind of getting a schedule, set it out, and get it done.
What got you into running cross country?
Well, I've ran since middle school, and I mean, I just always enjoyed running. My dad used to go out and run, and I would go on runs with him, and I started running faster than him, so joined the track team and then the cross-country team in high school. So it's just something I've always enjoyed doing.
And you've already touched on this a little bit, but what does a typical practice week look like for you?
Well, we've got, I guess we start Sunday. We start on our long runs, go out and do about maybe 15 miles, somewhere around in there. Tuesday mornings we have our workouts. Wednesday and Thursday are just regular runs, maybe about 80 minutes. Friday we have an easy run. Saturday we either have a meet or another workout, and then start it all back over again.
This has been the hottest summer on record for quite a while. So
definitely.
How has the heat affected your training?
Well, over the summer I worked a job. I had to be there at 8, so I mean it was either wake up at 6 and go run or run in the afternoon. Of course I chose run in the afternoon because I hate waking up in the morning. So it was hot. I had a shady spot that I ran in every afternoon, but it definitely, there were those days where I was just like, well, I don't want to get out here and do it. So, but I put in the work and it paid off.
Typical 8K race for someone like you, it takes about 30 minutes or so?
Yeah, close to it.
So what do you think about on those long runs?
Well, it's most of the time, I really don't even know how to describe that. There's just so much going through my head, so much strategy, seeing the guys in front of me and, trying to get up there to them, and then knowing, okay, here's a hill, I got to get up that, and then, get past that guy. So there's really a lot going through my head at that time.
What does a typical cross-country track look like, and do you have a favorite?
Well, the one that we just ran Saturday was one of my favorites. It was at Panther Creek in Morristown. It's just, typically it's more than one loop. Typically, it's about 2 or 3 because you can't really have a 5-mile loop. So it's there's a few hills thrown in there, a few straightaways, stuff like that. Not too bad.
Now you're about halfway through your season?
Yeah, I think we've got about 4 more meets left.
Okay. Do you have any goals for the rest of the season?
I'm really hoping to get all conference this semester. I've tried the past 2 semesters. I came close last year, and I'm really hoping to achieve that goal.
All right, so your most recent run was at Carson Newman, and you finished with a time of 30 minutes and 28 seconds.
That's right.
You placed 17th out of 51, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Something to be proud of. Your next race is October 2nd.
Right.
And where is that?
That one's in Louisville. It's always a big race. They hold that one every year, and there's at least about maybe 500 athletes that go to that one. So.
Well, we wish you luck, and thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And we will send it back to the studio with Rusty.